Hi, it's Lisa Cuneo, and welcome to my scrapbook table, where today I am going to flip through the wedding album. There are about 40 pages here, so I'm not going to talk much about each individual page because that would just become a really long video. It's possible I may end up splitting this into two shorter videos. I just have to kind of see how it goes. So this is the introduction page, and it shows a picture of her hand and her engagement ring. And on this tag, I tell the story of how they met and their budding relationship. And then this is their engagement pictures that they had taken. I believe the same person took these who took their wedding pictures. And this is some Creative Memories product. I backed it on wood grain and I did some stitching along the sides there. And as I look at it, I wish I had put some string in there, so before I slide it back into the page protector, I think I'll grab some gold string because these letters are gold and do that. This is their wedding invitation, and it had copper and purples on it, so that's what I did. I only had one sheet of this printed paper, so I fussy cut every flower cluster I could that was behind the photos and used that as embellishment. And I just printed on here with my printer and then embossed it with clear embossing powder so that it wouldn't smear on the vellum, to just say from this day forward. This is the next one, so it's a 12 by 12 and a 6 by 12, and this paper is from Crafters Consortium. The lacy laser cut stuff is from Stampin' Up. Here's their wedding rings and her cute little blue shoes, and I like the picture of this hanging on that antique door there. And then here's the next layout. This has a flap on it, which I realized that was supposed to go on top of the page protector, but oh well, it's okay. So here's some of the guys. Brian's best man and Brian with his dad. I love that photo. In fact, I may print another one and put it in a frame on my desk at work because I have a family photo of the 5 of us that's going to go there too. Yeah, I might do that. There's lots of, this is 49 and Market stuff here. Lots of torn edges. Let's see. So this is Kayla and her sister. And this cut file is from MK Gun. And some of the stickers are from Close to My Heart. And these were actually pink letter stickers. So I colored over them with a green marker. This was Kayla and her dad seeing each other after she was ready for the wedding. And it's a sweet, sweet look there. This is all 49 and Market stuff. Let's see. Oops. Those flower petals got bent. So I'm going to have to fix that when I slide it in. But some more of the blue paper from Crafters Consortium. And I just used a die set I have and cut out vellum flowers to, I thought this paper behind the vellum worked really well with the bricks there. And I used some ribbon. Then we have our family photos before the wedding, so it was just the 4 of us. And again, I chose papers to complement the bricks. And I added some foam strips from 49 and Market. The title, Blessed Family, I believe is from a Creative Memories pack that I had. Oops. And these are out of order. This should have come first, but I had to leave it this way because this paper was one sheet and I wanted to use both sides of it, so that's just how it worked out. I'm not going to stress about that. This is some that I cut out from Moonlit Garden, and then some of the cardstock pieces. And each of us being seated. This is Kayla's grandma, Dan and Emily, Kayla's mom with her brother, and then Brian seating me. It was just a snapshot of the place where we have the wedding. I have lots of favorite pages. This is one of them. And it's not because of anything I did with the page, but I love the photographs. And it was a moment that I don't think I will ever forget, watching my son watch his bride walk down the aisle and then seeing her too. It was just a lovely moment. And all of this is Moonlit Garden from 49 Market. So that goes there, whoops. And then this is a shot of the whole sanctuary and her dad, and then her walking to Brian. This is the two of them. Her uncle is here performing the ceremony. And these are some of the clusters I made as part of Shannon, excuse me, from Creative Chaos in Tennessee. She inspired me to do some work ahead, so I just made a bunch of clusters, embellishment clusters, and that really helped me make some progress on the album. Here's all the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, their names, and again, this is mostly Moonlit Garden. Here are the exchange of ring pictures. Brian giving her ring and her giving Brian his. I love this little grin on her face. I'm not sure what was going on right there, but it's so cute. The kiss. That's such a pretty page. The prayer. I'm disappointed that the white paint that I put on this chipboard did not stay as nicely as I would have liked. I may go back in and try to touch that up. I haven't decided. But there's some white wood grain paper, and I used lots of scrap pieces from 49 Market, and also added some of these cardstock embellishments. This doesn't match anything else in the album, but I had these bride and groom cut-aparts, and this Our Love Story Begins, and some flowers, and I wanted to use it. So I pulled out this wood grain-ish and this one sheet of pink that I had and created some tags. And this was from MK Gun, and when we did 31 Days of Cut Files with Janet Fritz and her. And so that was one of the cut files I bought. And I just titled it, The Journey Begins. Let me straighten these just a little bit. That pile is bothering me. Okay, so I talked here about how the wedding isn't just between Brian and Kayla, but it's families joining together as well. And we love Kayla's family. We're so grateful for them. And it is such a blessing that Brian has them in his life. And we are so, so thankful. And that's what this was about. I used a wreath stencil from Sandy Reversky. And these are some old papers that I had. And I just cut out the words that worked. And I added some doilies. Here's some photos right after the wedding. This is my whole extended family. Except the three of us are not in there, Emily and Dan and I, but that's the rest of my whole extended family. And just some various people greeting the bride and groom. These were taken outside just after the wedding. There was a beautiful courtyard area there with this wrought iron, I don't even know what it is, but a piece of wrought iron, kind of looking like a gate, but it wasn't a gate to anywhere. The fall leaves were pretty with that brick background and with her flowers. And more from outside. And then this is just a pocket page. Most of this is from Close to My Heart, all of this paper. I had this Mr. and Mrs. that I cut with my silhouette. this dream come true is from Creative Memories. Here I created these flowers using a die set, and this, I don't know if you can see it, but this paper, the background is textured, but this off-white paper is textured as well. So I kind of inked it with mostly dry ink coming this way and then across, and the gaps have those flowers in them. And I thought they looked nice. They're not exact replicas of what's in her bouquet, but I thought they complemented it nicely. This is them entering the reception. And here's the favors. Her mom and I planned the favors and figured all of that out. We had fun doing that. I wish I had a picture of us making them. This is a 6x12 and then these pocket pages. So here's some people writing in a book of theirs. Here's the cookies that a good friend of Kayla's provided. And then this will flip this way, and this will be here, and family members dancing and celebrating together. Here is Brian and I dancing together to My Wish. It says, I won't read the whole thing, but it says, I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you to where you want to go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens, another door is closed. I hope you'll keep walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. And it's about wishing the best for him and Kayla. And this is the two of them. This is one of my favorite pages in the album. I love the copper on the black. And I like this one too because I love the look on his face as he's watching them. That's really special. Here's them leaving the reception. We were blowing bubbles, so that was fun. And this is lots of scraps and layered pieces cut up creatively to make this background. And this is the last page that I have done. The final page will go right here. And I've been asking both of them for a picture from their first anniversary, which they have a selfie that they took on their trip, but I don't have it yet. So that's going to be the end. But here is the last of the actual wedding day. And it's just them headed to their car to leave for their honeymoon. And I just wrote, the newlyweds have been well celebrated. Off they go to begin a new life together. And again, this is 49 in Market. I chose the grays and the blacks to complement this heart cut file, which I just love that big heart. All right, that is the wedding album. It's all done. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I just love it. I enjoyed making it. That's one of the best things for me about scrapbooking is that while I scrapbook, I get to relive really special moments in my life and in the lives of people I love. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment box. And I hope you like this video. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing and watching. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and let me know that you're new and that you're watching. And I hope that you get to scrapbook something meaningful to you very soon. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Bye.